Okay, I think that's enough of all three creepy discs playing at once. I think that's plenty of that. Hi chat. How's it going? Today we're going to finish this Minecraft mod. Okay, there might be a few things in the morning. Why is he late? I don't know. Just daylight savings, I think. I mean, you wouldn't have anything to do with the Doom Bomb, I'm sure. You, Ender, and Duck have no influence on that. So here's the plan. We're gonna try and finish the rest of this mod. There are some things that I was planning on doing that I physically don't think I can do within the correct time limit. The changing the font to remove the numbers 6 and 7, because that meme annoys me, I don't think we can do. That, unfortunately, would probably take as long as all the other ones that I need software I don't even have, I think, because I need to like edit fonts or something. I don't even know how to start with that, because the only way I can do this is importing a new font pack. And to do that and do it the way I want to, I need to make a new font pack. And I don't even know how to edit that. So that I think, unfortunately, I can't do. We can always save it for a future thing. And why I'm saying we don't have time for that with days until that video goes up is because I have scheduled the recording sessions already for when I'm filming this video, which is 1 p.m. tomorrow. And then the other one's right after, because I'm doing it with two groups. So I have very little time, and I have something in the morning that day. So it's pretty much do or die time. So we'll see what we can add. And you know what? It's going to be rushed, and that's going to make it more cursed. So it'll help. We've got our game up. We've got our cursed test world. We'll make a fresh one when we're ready. But before we make our final world, I need to get my spawn rules working. This is to make our creatures naturally spawn in the world. I have gone ahead and done this one to make sure it worked. Well, actually, I haven't finished this one. I forgot this is still just sheep. Let me just change that to furnace, because we want furnaces spawning naturally, as they do in the wild. They'll spawn on grass, just in a herd. They'll spawn like sheep, pretty much. That's it. Everywhere, as common as sheep, in fact. So there will be plenty of furnaces. Hopefully they'll figure out what they need to do with them. I guess we'll see. I have kind of forgotten like half the things I've added because it was like a weird fever dream. But I think so. We have I think there's only like 4 creatures we added, right? Actually, might need some more creatures. Because we've got, oh wait, we've got the gnome. The furnace we have. The imposter and the crewmate still need spots. The chair is spawned by the crafting thing, which we need to add still. And the hounds that just don't work, I think I'm just going to add them anyway. Because why not? We made them. I think we just make them spawn. We've still got the gnome. We have the... this is incredible. Wow, look at them go. I don't know if I'm able to do all the sounds I want to do either. Wow, this is just incredibly laggy. I don't... Oh, I remember why. So I actually figured this out. It's just my render distance. Trying to stream at the same time, this render distance is just too high, and it keeps resetting it to what it normally is. 32 is plenty for testing. Rest in peace, imposter. So, we need to figure out what are the last couple things I want to add. One of them I already know. That is technically an entity, but it's when we place down. If there's anything else to spawn in the world, we need to get that figured out right now. I was kind of thinking... Oh wait, yeah, we were gonna make minecart spawn in the nether. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so I have the folder up. Where is it? This isn't what I need. That's just my music folder for videos. I need to close some tabs. I have too many things open. All right. We bring in this. We go behavior pack, spawn rules. I think what we want is zombie pigman. Let's grab that. Bring it in here. This is now going to be minecart. So Minecraft, minecart. So I don't really know how this is going to work. I was thinking of maybe setting the population control to like water ambient, because I don't think there's anything by that in the nether, so it would just mean a bunch of minecarts spawn in wherever you go. Oh, should it be in a herd or just one? Yeah, I think just one. I think just one at a time. They're very likely to spawn. They can spawn in any brightness because they're minecarts. They don't need light. They don't care. Yeah, if it can spawn zombie, yeah, just anything that zombies piglin. If zombie piglin can spawn, then we want minecarts spawning as well. Yeah, we don't worry about this. And then we want to increase the white. So if you couldn't tell, I'm speaking a little weird. Sometimes when I take ADHD medicine, I feel like I could just feel every movement of my own mouth. So whenever I try and talk, it's really weird. Imagine you're just constantly aware of where your tongue is in your mouth and your teeth are touching each other. It's like that, but I can focus better most of the time. So it's kind of a problem. I might need to figure that out. So I think that should just work, like right out of the box, pretty much. I've never tried making a non-mob entity spawn. And we won't find out if it works until I make a new world. It doesn't seem to like to load those with the development resource pack stuff. Those seem to need to get loaded into the world in a different way. We want imposter and crewmate still. Where do we want them? Underground, maybe? Or just, it could just be on the surface at night. Well, we make them spawn like zombies. I think zombie is a good pattern to take. So we'll just take that, move it in here. This will be crewmate. Let's see, this is in group animal. So I think we want crewmate in group animal as well. We'll have imposter as part of zombie. Or no, you know what? Even better. What if imposters spawn at night, crewmates spawn day? No, just all at once. Just all at night. I'm saying things I just never really thought I'd need to. Wait a second. I forgot this is built in. Okay, if I just make it crewmate, sponsoring the night, pretty likely, in a herd of 2 to 4. And then have it be 80% chance that's a crewmate, 20% chance it changes to imposter. It's perfect. That's what we love to see. So they'll just fight naturally. Yeah, that's what we want. What else can I do? We can also just change the spawning on something else. Oh, I need the gnomes spawning in the end. Let's look at how to do that in the Enderman one. Okay, has biome tag, the end. Easy enough. Do we want to copy? What spawning do we want to steal? Probably just sheep again, to be honest. I'll change this to gnome. These are just gnome, right? That's all they're called? Yeah. So if I go into gnome, see gnome, we want brightness minimum 0 just in case it gets dark. And a herd of 2 to 3 I think is good. Oh wait, these need grass block. We'll just change that to endstone. Is that one word? Yes, endstone is 2 words. Hey, how's it going, Sage? Welcome to the stream. We are making a cursed Minecraft mod. Just setting up some of the spawn rules for existing, the ones we made last stream. Currently making gnomes spawn in the end because that makes perfect sense. So we want has biome tag the end. Wait, minimum brightness is 7. We need that 0. Yeah, I kind of had to rush the thumbnail yesterday because I didn't have a mod yet when we started. It does look pretty cursed though, so I think it worked out. I'm actually kind of happy with that thumbnail, despite it being kind of easy to make. Wait, let's. Okay, no, this needs to be endstone too. I'm sure just using the sheep spawning thing won't have any consequences. So it's an animal. Spawns in the end at any light level. Pretty likely to. Actually, I don't think there's any other animals, so it's probably just going to immediately overpopulate, and at that point I don't even care. Who knows if they'll even see this? I don't even know if they're getting to the end. When I actually test this... Spawns on surface? I don't think that'll mess with it. Are you okay with your voice, or is it just me? You sick? I'm like a little sick, but this is just kind of what I normally sound like. I just have a very kind of deep, a little bit raspier voice. It's great for doing it's great for voice acting like villains or old people, which is nice. But that's about it. Yeah, this is just kind of what I sound like. See, so that should work for gnome. That should be our spawn rules for gnome. I'm glad we have furnace and minecart also spawning naturally. I think that'll really help. We could make our chair spawn naturally. Wow. Every time I open my inventory and see some of these just awful additions, it just hurts my soul as someone who actually likes to do pixel art. Like, well. Wait. Oh no, I think the sky is work. Yeah, I forgot the clouds are just that. Your favorite Minecraft art? Well, thank you. Um, I think we're making some real quality content. Oh, I forgot about granite too. Okay, I gotta remember to finish that. So here's the thing. I'm gonna cheat a little bit in modding. I know it's a horrific sin. I actually was planning to from the start. We're gonna use some command blocks to make this work. I'll probably still release the world download, but it is gonna be unfortunately world specific because there are limitations to my coding ability, unfortunately. You climbing the chair and walking around was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, the chair is probably one of the finest mounts I've ever made. Where do your mods come from? I mean, I just make them usually using Blockbench and just some like templates. Like I have most of the Minecraft moddable files just downloaded, so I just put them into a pack and then alter them. I am not a good coder, is the issue, and it kind of shows through sometimes. I love modeling things, except today. I don't know. I don't know what in the world I was on while making some of this last time. Though I think this was some of my finest work. I mean, that's thumbnail material right there. That's probably going to be on the cover of the video when it comes out. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of that with this guy. Wait, what? Kill each other. What's happening? He went after a bunny. Wait, did the imposters not kill crewmates? Because that's like the whole thing. Can I give you an idea, or is that against rules? No, feel free to give some ideas. Wait, there's been plenty that have been thrown out by chat that has just added a whole new horrific layer to this. Like, I mean, changing the cloud image to that thing in particular that's up there right now was a viewer idea. Though you can't even see it from right here, because there's just nothing. Wait, do these two not fight? Let me put a bunch of crewmates down and a bunch of imposters. If they don't kill each other, something... There's a baby! It's beautiful. Okay, they don't kill each other. That's the whole point, is for them to just be fighting. Because it's a crewmate and imposter. Yeah, I know it was like a 5-year-old meme, but I think that just makes it more cursed that it's 5 years old. So this is where my coding ability really shines through, at that they don't even fight. If you step on a pressure plate, you spawn wandering traders. I think that's just within my coding ability. Not coding ability, sorry, command block ability. I could add that. I'll add that to the list for the command block phase. Like, how many times a second are we talking? Like 20? Actually, I should probably not do that many. I don't want them to crash, because if they crash, then they'll stop experiencing the beauty that is this mod. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I can do every kind of pressure plate. Stone pressure plate. Or no, wooden pressure. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I have to make it more annoying. Just 5 of them. Yeah, I could make it so it just resets. So there was also some effects that was going to apply to a specific person. Like if you step on a flower, you get launched in the air. But that's a lot of work to make it detect who stepped on the flower and then only do that person. So I'm going to make it if anyone steps on a flower, it launches everyone. Because that's so much easier and so much funnier. Because then if one of them messes up, it launches everybody. It only takes one mistake. Anyway, imposter behavior. Wow, I just keep thinking back to WoW, and this is something I'm saying. Oh, did I make them only attack players? Okay, anything that's not Zoglin is what they attack, supposedly. Anything that's not Zoglin or Creeper. So, is crewmate Zoglin or Creeper? It's nothing. Doesn't have anything. That would explain that. Okay, so under component group, there's not even component groups. What in the world is happening here? I think I might need to just fully change this. Let's see. Nephlite did that. Not to be rude, but just saying. I do not know who that is. If someone else already did it, then that's a shame. I'm probably still gonna go for it, but I'm not. To be honest, I don't watch modding videos that much. Or I'd probably know how to make all this a little easier. Let's see. How can I put this in this? So it's under component groups. I feel like I'm trying to, like, you know when you're starting like a hedge trimmer or something, or like a leaf blower, and you just pull the cord and it just and it just doesn't go. That's my brain looking at code. Except it just never starts up. You just kind of hit the leaves with it and hope it works. And then it usually does somehow. Cooked hamster. Yeah, we could make a cooked hamster. I should stop it. Okay. I probably should say we might be able to, because there's actually a lot I need to do today. Because I need the recording session for running people through this mod is tomorrow. Because I schedule things well. It almost was Thursday, but then I'm like, no, of course not. Why would I do that? Okay, so let's find like sheep. I have so many things up on my screen. This I don't need right now. I don't need this. I need this. Behavior pack. Entities. Sure, armadillo. Too complicated. We don't want to touch it. Where's the simplest creature I can find? Cow, probably. No, cow. Pig. No, because that's saddled. Yeah, I think cow. Cow's like the simplest creature I can think of. Okay, component groups. Where is it? Okay. Under components, this is where we want it. You need me on your screen? Okay. Are you happy now? I think actually you're on the screen twice now. So we want this. You know what? It's a cow. I've always thought that the Among Us characters were cows. Silverfish because they're around the same size. Yeah, I mean, more or less. I mean, like, Silverfish are like, what, like a quarter of a block tall, and Among Us characters are like, what, 3.5? I think, I mean, that's pretty much the same if you think about it. You're so real. Yeah, we actually do need to fix the collision box because it's just not working. Oh, it's because I put up here instead of in this. I'm so good at modding. No one's better than me at modding. I know what I'm doing. That's fine. That's just a visual issue. Don't worry about that. It's completely unaligned with anything else. And I think this we take and we put that after this. Does it go after or before physics normally? Collision box. Physics is below it. So this is probably fine. Okay, you know what? I'm even gonna close those files. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Oh, I actually need to see chat. Gotta go, bro. My phone's about to die. Well, thanks for joining us for a while. I appreciate it. Let's hope this works first try. It might. Who knows? I guess already it's not first try now I think about it. They're fighting. No, the imposters are killing and sabotaging. That was half a decade ago. This meme is half a decade old now. The baby was getting in on it. That's awesome. Oh, look at them go. It's like the little baby you have, like they're the little, like, pet. Used to be thing. What's happening? Why are you asking what's happening? It's obvious. Among Us. Look at them go. They're among. Hello, Creeper. We're playing Among Us. Stop questioning everything we do. Welcome to the stream, Doodler. You've joined at a strange time. What else do we want to add? Hey, we're gonna add helicopter. Like, as realistic as I can make it, but unfortunately, the amount of realism I can add has been significantly reduced by my lack of time. And also, I was asked to add specifically a helicopter with a chicken AI and no other addition. So it's just going to be the shape of a helicopter. Appearance. Probably like, what's something with a passive animation that just always runs? Probably B. B is a perpetual. What version of Among Us is this? Yeah, it's in chat. It's the new update. Different behavior, chicken. Where? It's an alphabetical. Why am I trying to find chicken? It's at the start. No loot, of course. You know what? No, iron. It drops iron, like a lot of it. We want iron, block of iron. It could drop anywhere up to 3. It could also drop iron ingots up to like 8. Minimum of 1. And of course, iron nugget. Up to like 16. And then I don't know, like like that as the spawn egg. I don't know. That'll never get seen, so it's fine. No one will ever see that. All right, so this is going to be a helicopter. So flying is what I need. None of this other stuff I think is going to play as an animation. So first of all, we're going to get rid of all of this because I don't need it. It's a B, like, who needs it anyway? Should I make it from memory or should I pull up a reference image? Probably from memory. Am I allowed to watch this? This is spoilers for you, unfortunately, Ender. I apologize. You're not supposed to see what we're making. So this is kind of, how big should I make it? Probably like this big. I don't know. That'll be the main body. I'm gonna use the helicopter emoji as reference. That's better. Okay, so it's like pretty big. And then there's like okay, we duplicate this. Because this is like about as long as the fuselage is. I don't know if that's centered, but that's okay. And I think there's like a fin back here. And then this is where like the blade goes on this. How about nuclear bomb helicopter? Nuclear bomb is on the list of things to add. That's actually next up. You're finally getting it after all these years. Oh, this needs to be a little wider. All right, just a little shorter, I guess. So, and then we can duplicate that, and that goes up here. Should I just... One sec. I need this screen different. Sure. That's too bright. I like that for now. All right. That is 42. So this needs to be 82 once I bring it out in this direction. This is awful. But that is also kind of the point, so that's what it is. I think this needs to be longer. Back propeller is off center. I actually have no clue. I just kind of put it on randomly. Is it? Actually, it might be even. It's gonna be crazy if it is, because I wasn't even trying. Why can't I edit this? Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's centered? This is crazy. Oh, this part you mean. Let me fix that. I think that's how they look. Anyway. Yeah, I was just looking at the wrong part. Anyway, duplicate, bring this down. We go to the side. Just a little bit. This is wonderful. This is an incredible thing that I'm making right now. You know, I kind of like the box front. It's kind of cool. I mean, not cool, sorry. It's like goofy. All right, so we bring this in here. And then we put a propeller on this. This is some fine helicopter work right here. 17, so I need 15 this direction. That's like too long, but I don't care. Oh yeah, we need this. We group these elements. What in the world? We want pivot up. And we are going to turn on mirror modeling. Yeah. It's pretty good. And I'm thinking one more box for the front. Wow. Now that's a helicopter. Now we paint it. Oh, I forgot that it has no proper texture. It's like, let me create texture template, pixel density. Yeah. This needs to expand. 256 by 256. At this point, why don't I just, like, because all these are in different places, right? Wait, why are they tiny? What in the world happened? Put little Among Us people inside. I'll draw them onto the front. Okay, this should work. So now I just need to do like that. And then I'm kind of thinking, let's get some darker material down here. I might be cooking. Oh yeah, the propellers are looking great. Oh crap, I turned on mirror modeling a while back and then forgot about it. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, that should be fine. Now I can start doing this. Good. No, we don't want that. And then I'm thinking kind of they usually have like a door on the side. So here's what we'll do here. Oh, I should draw a mirror painting. So in theory, oh wait, we haven't filled in the other side. Okay, let's do the top of this one. Bottom of that. I missed a lot of textures. Wait, these are just overlap. Whatever. All right. Now, oh wait, no, we take this and we go warm. Whoa. Oops. We'll fix that in a sec. We'll fix that in a sec. I'm not used to drawing directly on a 3D model. It's so hard to tell what I'm coloring in. Just make this bigger. That'll get it. There we are. And then I'm thinking kind of like does like this. Yeah. This is some real good stuff. The back propeller keeps throwing me off my my eyes tricked me. It's such a good back propeller. I don't know why it could be a problem. You know, it's looking like what it's meant to be now. So honestly, kind of big. Now we animate it. So the animation is going to be, oh, so this is going to be its own group because I need bones. Okay, we've added bones. So now I can go to this bone. Oh, I need its pivot point to be in the middle of it. What? There. So we're going to start it here. And then at 0.25, I want it 90 degrees. No, faster than that. We want this thing going. $270. So in theory, that should be like really fast. Oh, the animation's just long. Forgot, it's like the animation is by default way longer. Oh, I forgot to remove all the other stuff. Yeah, we don't need the we need anything from here. There we are. Now that's a helicopter. Well said, Dumbo. Helicopter. I mean, you know what? For how fast we made it and being completely sloppy about actually designing it, could be worse. And we're just going to take the exact same animation because I think it works. And we'll put on this one. Wait, no, this isn't going to work. And I already know why, but it might be funny in the way it fails. I might keep it. So it'll be smooth in the actual thing, I think. Oh no, there we go. Do we like that it goes the wrong way? Because I kind of like it that they both spin that way. Because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think we keep it. All right, that's helicopter. The new source of iron in the world. Oh wait, we're gonna put the Among Us people in there. I'll have one looking out here. Oh wait, it's still a mirror. Yeah, it's smaller. There we go. Now he's just kind of hanging out. Wonderful. Now we make this spawn naturally as a creature. As we do. Spawn rules. So what do we want this to spawn like? I'm kind of thinking this is a cave creature. Mainly because it's a helicopter and that's like the one place you shouldn't find a helicopter is in a cave. Hmm. Yeah, cave. I think cave is the right choice here. Like rare. I do really want to go in and do some of the sounds for this later, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Oh, I can't because I use OBS for the sounds. Crap. I don't have another program for it like some people do. Well, there won't be sounds. Except the slurping sound. I might add that one in. I don't think any of these... You know what? I think I had in another mod something that spawns slowly in caves. Did any of these spawn slowly in caves? Oh wait, there was one, but it just didn't work. I forgot. How do I make it spawn in a cave? There's also the wrong folder. Slime. Slime. Let's see. All right, we take away this, so it can only spawn on the surface, or sorry, underground. It's pretty likely, and we make it only test that monsters can spawn in the biome, and we'll put it under the control of animal. Or no, yeah, we were gonna do what's called water animal. Yes, we'll set minecart to a water animal. So I think that'll work out pretty well. All right, farewell, Beetle. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. This will get tested out pretty soon and is going to probably be a train wreck. And that's really what we want from this is a train wreck. If it's not, I'd be disappointed. Helicopter. Yeah, sure, this can be a water animal too. And it's gonna have like a 59 weight of spawning, sure. Hmm. If you're using the B, what does that mean? Oh, if you're using the B model one, I just flew up and down. Oh wait, it does that automatically, doesn't it? I forgot she's gonna do this at the same time. Wait, it doesn't want to play, whatever. It'll do something. It, by the way, it is technically the chicken AI though. Because yeah, that was what was requested of me. Is to make a helicopter with a chicken AI. So that's what I've done. So let's grab out our helicopter. I forgot to apply the new texture. Iron, yay. Maybe I should make it just really hard to kill. Right, yeah, we need to apply the new texture though, which is this. So we're gonna take this, up this, get rid of all that. There we go. Texture applied. Craft Among Us spawning with a dead Among Us. We might be allowed that. We do need to change some crafting recipes in a bit anyway. I'm thinking of making the recipes for a wooden pickaxe just wrong. Like having it use an item that's just like weird, like cactus. I also have to make sure cactus is possible to get. Cactus and like kelp. Just add kelp to the recipe for all iron gear. Actually, I could just make all iron gear kelp gear. It's an option. Let's test this out again. Yeah, crafting recipes we can still mess with. Shouldn't be too bad. eggs to make a wooden pickaxe, see, then they just wouldn't progress at all, is the issue. Because they won't see everything else if they don't progress, is my issue. I have to make sure there's at least a way for them to go forward. Wow. I can't wait till that spawns in the caves. That's just a small hitbox, too. Alright, that's the whole bit with that one. I think we want to... Yeah, I think next thing is going to be crafting recipes. So let's go to crafting. Well, I don't even have crafting as a category yet. Okay, so the folder is called recipes. We could just change a bunch of random ones to just make a boat. No, I feel like that's just not going to come up is the issue. Oh, we could make clay. And this one like bats, it'll be filled. I think we already have the spawning worked out for them. I forget what it was. There was some spawning we set for helicopter. I completely forget. Mean the child of the proceed, the nuclear bomb is nice. Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta do that. Because that's one of the things that needs to be craftable. So it's gonna be an entity. Because it's just gonna be a creeper AI that can't move, and if there's anything within 1,000 blocks, it just blows up. Nuclear bomb. We just want that. No animation needed. We want the behavior of a creeper, but we'll alter it a little bit. No loot. Make it kind of like gray. It's like the old chicken spawn egg kind of. We'll do that color. That's for the fire when it explodes. Oh, actually, it should be yellow because that's probably gonna be what the thing is. That looks like a horse. Whatever. I don't care. And then like that long. What did I just paste? Nothing. Okay, cool. I'm thinking like 2 in on each side for the warhead. It spawns in if the player hits it, it blows up. I do not know how to do that. I can make it just blow up no matter what they do, though, with no warning either. They're going to place it down, not know how to set it off, and then it's just going to go off after a few seconds is the plan. Because that's all I know how to do. Unfortunately, this project is very limited by my ability. Yeah, I mean, that looks like a fin. I should be able to do this. You can use the llama as a reaction when the player hits it. I don't think I can make it explode from that, though. Because I think that just makes it aggressive. I think it's possible, I just don't think I know how to do it. That's unfortunately the case with a lot of things. Let's take all of these. Put them up here. Take this and put down here. Those aren't touching. Okay. So we're gonna do this pretty fast. Yes, we love gray square. This is what everything becomes after a while. It's all gray square. Always has been. I just start spitting green spit. There's so many good ideas you suggested. I have no clue how I do them though. I'm not a good coder. I can do very fundamental things, and that's about it, unfortunately. I do have an idea for the side of this bomb, though. Danger. Kind of looks like the nuclear thing. Oh, I should mirror paint. What is happening on this side? Oh, it just goes completely off. Yeah, one sec. Let me just do per face UV. There we go. So beautiful. Can make a grown man cry. It's glorious. I see no issues with what I've drawn. Oh yeah, let's make the tip a little different color. Just to shake it up a little bit. You know, maybe the fin's different color as well. There it is. 5 seconds is all I need to build this thing. So nuclear bomb behavior. Fuse length, we'll give it 10. Like 10 whole seconds. I think that's plenty. Its power is going to be, I don't think I've ever tested something this big, but like 10 times a creeper? We can make it more. 20 times a creeper. A billion, 10 billion blocks I don't think I can do, unfortunately. I guess in case it gets charged, I guess we can. There we go. It has no movement speed, of course. Has a lot of health, like so there's not a way to disarm it in time. You know, we'll have it have 300 health. If they figure out a way to do 300 damage that quick, good on, like, fair enough. Okay, so if there is a player within 50 blocks, now they will have to place this down. If they go outside range 100, it'll stop. Let's see. Behavior swell is the same thing. So we went within 50 blocks. If they go outside 100, it'll stop. I don't think they will, though. I guess if they die, it'll stop. Oh, I should make it so it doesn't have to see the person. I actually don't know if I can do that. Whatever. I mean, this is probably going to be plenty. Yeah, I think this will work. See, I don't know how I do that. That's funny. Also, it might crash. I think some people might be on not sound devices that would be able to hold up to that. That would be funny. I just don't know how I do that still. There's so many things there's so many things I wrote down as well that I personally am like, oh, I could do that, and then I just couldn't. Which is disappointing, but it is what it is. Okay, so when they place down, you'll give them 10 seconds. Oh, I forgot it looks at the player. Yeah, whatever. In 10 seconds, that goes off. This will also just light the moment the player places it down because they'll be in survival, and it that could be bigger. That could definitely be bigger. That's nowhere near enough. What if I times that by like 10? That's not a nuclear bomb. Power 600. That is 200 times a creeper? I guess we'll see how that plays out. 100 billion times bigger is the only reasonable number. Yeah, we might have to get there. Oh, unless there's a maximum. There might be a limit to explosion size. If there is, that's really unfortunate, but I'll just have to live with it. This better level this entire mountain or I'm gonna be annoyed. I think that did it. Okay, that was a little bit more satisfactory. That left like scars in the land for a ways. I could make it bigger. I just don't know if their games will be able to survive it. Why don't we try this on just untouched land over here? I think it needs to be faster as well, because I think they can escape it right now. I really want it to be that whoever places it down is a death sentence for them. Yeah, just the lag. I don't think I can make it any bigger with some of the devices that are going to be running this. Because, I mean, that's huge. I don't know why it does this weird square, but it just does that. Okay, let's see if I can escape it. We'll go onto a flat surface, like over here, and I'll place it down and run, but I think I have plenty of time. Actually, I made it out of the full distance and it didn't explode because of that. It'd be cool if you give it custom commands so you can set any creative player's survival. Yeah, that would be cool. They won't be in creative though. I'll be in spectator. Or maybe creative. Yeah, they can definitely escape it like fully, and I don't know if I like that. I think it just needs to go off like after only a couple seconds. I just want them to have like mere seconds to take in what in the world they've just placed and then explode. Like 2 seconds instead of 10. I think this might be able to like one-shot the Wither. Oh, I just realized we can charge it. I forgot I made it charge like a charge creeper and double the explosion. Let's see what happens when I charge it. If the world survives, then maybe we'll... Or if it doesn't... If it's not like incredibly laggy, which I think it will be almost certainly, then maybe I'll make that just a normal explosion. Okay. Okay, that should have charged it. I think, yeah, I think it doubled. Oh, we were on terracotta, so it's a little hard to see. Yeah, that didn't make a huge difference. I do think that was laggier, so I'm assuming it did actually double, but it just wasn't noticeable. Skulk sensor, so it's possible to detect movement, it explodes. Oh, it'll detect movement. It'll detect anything. If I get close to it, it'll just go. It just does that. It's fully, if you're within 50 blocks, it knows and will explode. It's some stupid nonsense. So pretty much if you craft it, you're doomed. Or once you place it down, it's a death sentence, which is what I wanted, so it works out. It does look awesome on the world, though. you change the size of it? I could make the model bigger, but I feel like it's pretty good. I do like how it looks at you before hey, there's a helicopter. Finally finished my assignment, yay. Oh yeah, you just came back just in time. Look what we've got. Big hole. Let's see, are my spawn eggs down here? I think I saw the other spawn eggs. Yeah, not the one I needed. But I think that's... Oh, here they are. I'll test it in a village real quick, just for fun. I think there was one over here. I love the red biome. I'll forever be confused why explosion curries get so weird once they're big enough. Yeah, I don't know why they work that way either. They just kind of are. Hey, look, a third world country. I have a nuclear bomb for you. Naturally spawning furnaces in the wild. Wow. Anyway. I think it's good enough. I think that's good. I found the helicopters. There's a lot of them. Yeah, bomb is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I just need to give them a way to build it. Did you really ate that uranium? Oh, I should make some way to get uranium. How? Because I can't change. It's gotta be off a creature, realistically, or craftable. It's gotta be craftable or dropped off a creature. I could add a uranium golem. That just gives you like permanent wither effect if it hits you. Uranium villager. The rare uranium villager. You know what? I'm just gonna take a villager and then just irradiate the texture. I'm not even gonna worry about like... It's just gonna drop uranium. It's not even gonna be that good. It's just gonna be a green villager. It's like really bright. Uranium villager. I hope I spelled that right, but I'm not changing it if I didn't. It's gonna look like a villager, it's gonna act like a villager, and it's gonna drop custom loot. Custom ID. Uranium. 1. You know, 1 to like 3 uranium. And its spawn egg is gonna be green. Because uranium. I know the uranium's not as green as people make it out to be, but whatever. Oh, I forgot it has all this stuff. That's fine. Why does it have so many bases? That's fine. We had magnetite from Subnautica. There's absolutely nothing but drops from a random mob of your choice where you get to the chest loot pool. Yeah, we might be able to do that. There's a couple things I gotta do first, though. Like whatever this is. Anyway, show in File Explorer. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Adjustment. It's not quite right. Wait, can I do filter? Is there an invert? No. Okay, wait, golden? And we turn this tint to this. saturation all the way up, contrast all the way up. It's not there yet. Okay. You know what? I don't think we're going to get the product that I want. Unless I really try. Textures, entity, uranium villager. Oh my gosh, there's so many. We'll ignore the biome stuff. It'll just spawn in the wild as well. I've got a cat on my lap as well. Because why not? What? I said that and he just left. Okay. He didn't want to be acknowledged. I see how it is. Fine. I'm sorry. Let's see. They made it a little bit more green. And then to like here. Now that's a uranium villager. I'm thinking just no pupils, just like that. Oh yeah. We should put the little nuclear bomb thing on it. This is gonna be under everything else, but that's okay. I don't know if I can quite make the right creeper face in here. That's good enough. I like it. I like it, Picasso. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna import texture. And then we're gonna go up here. And merge on texture above, merge on texture above, merge on texture above, and we're just gonna infect all of these. And it'll still wear the outer attire. The other ones. Depending on it actually will just still pick like a class and everything. Like everything else will still work. It's just bright green and drops uranium. So that means I need to add uranium. Items. Is there minerals? That's fine. Let's put in items. You know, it'll also be furnace fuel. Because why not? I don't think that's how uranium works. You know, nuclear power. It trades uranium. Oh, it's a little late for that. It might be a little late to make it only trade uranium. Right now, it is going to die and give you uranium by dying. We're just gonna make it straight into the uranium bar. Like you're getting fuel rod immediately. No need to refine it. Oh wait, a little higher. Then a little bit of bright on this side. And then we fill in the extra gaps. Uranium. Needs the creeper logo on it. Can I just like put it on here? Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Can the Subnautica reference be an ion cube? Yeah, we could make iron cube craftable with uranium as well. Ion Cube would be a block, though, I think. Yeah, Ion Cube. It won't do anything, but it'll be like that. It'll kind of exist. You know, it's cardinal like a furnace. You can move it around. On the map, it's this color. It emits a bunch of light. Yeah, it's a light source. Yeah, and then there's like these things on it. It's like pretty much what an ion cube looks like in that game. It looks like a sad pickle. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, kinda. I see it. Am I doing shading? I don't know. What a little bit. You know what? Fine. Imagine putting effort into this. It is so hard to fight the urge to just put high effort into everything in this. Genuinely. It is so hard. There we go. That's as far as we're getting with that. I think it might be time for recipes finally. Did I not add recipes? Oh, this is behavior, or this is resource pack. We need behavior pack. All right. Next up, I need this recipe. So to make a nuclear bomb, I'm gonna just take the ender chest recipe and switch some stuff around. I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, I just realized I forgot to add a nuclear bomb item. We need a nuclear bomb item so you can actually place the bomb down. Start new. This has become such a side quest. Nuclear bomb. It'll be an equipment. It places an entity. It places a nuclear bomb. Icon in 3D model. Integrate the pack. Curse pack. We'll edit this first. What? Why is it down here? Hello? I'd like to edit this. Can't even... There we go. So it was like this color. And about like yay big. There's a little triangle warning on it. And a little face on it. That's uneven, but I do not care. Yeah, I think that's a good item. Perfect. And then for this, I'm going to just go and grab this entire thing. Wait, there's two parts to this. Group elements. Oh, wait. We need to up this to 64 by 64 so I can add the texture in. And then we can put this under root item. So now you'll just hold it like that. Paint, grab the paintbrush, or the copy brush, I mean. So this should be just big enough now to copy. And then we pull out the same tool over here. I'm thinking this whole thing we rotate like this. There we go. So you should just hold it like that. Okay, I actually haven't made the crafting recipes work yet, but let's just see how it looks in game. All right, so we have the normal nuclear bomb. We already had that. This nuclear bomb now exists. It doesn't have the model. That's okay, but it does place it down. We need our uranium villager. And he drops our uranium. Yeah, this is working. Bit by bit, this mod is coming together. Oh my gosh, it's getting so... Okay, we're gonna have to switch over to the command stuff soon. I think this is gonna be have to be our last actual modded in feature. The commands are next. Because we are running out of time. Oh, it's because I didn't save this file. Okay, then that might work. So, nuclear bomb crafting recipe. So we're going to use Minecraft iron ingot. And then uranium. Except this is a modded one, so instead of Minecraft, it's this. Unlock from iron ingot. Or, oh wait, and the result, sorry, is nuclear bomb. I'm glad we can finally give Doodler what he's been asking for so long. A proper nuclear bomb. It's been so long. We should unlock for uranium. We should probably unlock for uranium. Nice to see it pop up. There we are. Oh wait, we need to do recipes for other stuff first. I forgot how many other things need recipes. Okay, what else do we need? Chair. It's gonna be... Oh, we're gonna need like multiple versions of the chair. Where's spruce fence? I think this is the closest to what I want. This file's gonna be called spruce chair. Iron cube be 8 uranium and crystal. I was gonna make it 4 uranium, but we could make it more. I just don't know if they'll make it otherwise. That'd be my worry. Okay, item. This will be... that'll be... We're just gonna swap these. So we'll make sure this can be done with any wood, I think. Identifier will be that. And the result will result in just a chair. Just one. And it'll unlock from spruce planks. Trying to make it expensive for no reason. Players might think it's important to waste materials trying to make it. I mean, it's pretty expensive at 4. I don't know how... Oh, we need to make uranium villagers spawn still. There's so many issues with this pack that we haven't fixed yet. Crap. Okay, we'll figure out how many it needs to be in a bit. So I don't want it to just be spruce, because, you know, I'm a bit of an overachiever sometimes. Okay, we're gonna make it at least all of the main wood types that they might run into. Oak. Birch. It's all gonna craft the same chair. It doesn't change anything. Acacia. That's just the word acacia. It needs to be acacia chair. Dark oak chair. What else is there? I'm not gonna worry about the nether ones. Jungle chair. I'm not gonna worry about pale oak either. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Cherry? I don't care. We don't need cherry. I feel like that sounded like I was talking to someone. There's no one. That's just me. All right, we want to find spruce. Replace with oak. Replace all. So that should reopen every time. It's not opening automatically, but I can make it work. Replace spruce with acacia. This won't be dark oak. I just want to make sure they have an opportunity to make a chair, you know? Would hate for them to miss out on that. All right, there we go. We are going to replace leather armor with kelp. This is non-negotiable. But you can craft leather. I'm not even gonna worry about that. Oh, it's from Farewell Doodler. We're gonna switch this out. Actually, just Command R do what I'm thinking. No. So we want to replace leather with kelp. Just all leather items are going to be crafted with kelp. I've decided. Arbitrarily, but I've still decided it. That one's more of just a minor strange thing. Maybe they'll actually use leather armor. Who knows? No one ever does. So maybe it's my time to shine with my leather armor kelp thing. Oh, I just had an idea. Furnace beef becomes chicken. You try and cook beef, it becomes chicken. I don't even know if they'll notice. That's something you might just put in a furnace and forget and think someone took it out and swapped it because they'll be in groups. Anything else I want to mess with? Let's see. Stone brick. Yeah, that's what we want. And this will be ion cube. And this will craft us an ion cube. You get uranium, it allows you to cast an ion cube. Or cast? Yeah, cast an ion cube. That's what I meant to say. And it results in an ion cube. Just one, though. You can make the recipe whatever you want. I just think it'd be funny if it was expensive. To be honest, this, you need to kill at least like 2 villagers for this. Maybe more if you're unlucky. Like 2 or 3 villagers have to die for this. I worry adding any more is just going to mean they're just going to spend way too long hunting down villagers. But if they had more time, I probably would. But I think the longest they're going to get is like 2.5 hours to mess around with this. So it's not going to be much. That's kind of my issue. Go into behavior packs, cursed pack. Recipes. What else was it there going to be? Mm-mm. Is there anything else I need to be able to craft? I don't think there was. We could just mess around with some other crafting recipes real quick before we move on to the commands. Just ruin a couple more things. All the iron armor is just going to be shuffled. Right. We want iron leggings, helmet, chest plate. Where's boots? There. So we'll bring those in here. Next up, we'll take iron hoe, iron sword, iron pickaxe. And iron trapdoor. We're going to swap these. So iron boots is now iron trapdoor. And iron trapdoor is now going to craft iron boots. I don't know why it's opening in a different window. And if I move over more. Iron leggings is now going to be how you get an iron sword. That's actually a rough conversion. That's a lot more iron for a sword. Yeah, I don't know why it's opening right there. It's fine. Leggings. Helmet and pickaxe are switching. I'm hoping some of these things they just don't notice that I swapped them. And then just they're a little confused. Like, wait, I thought I crafted an iron pickaxe. Why did I make a helmet? I didn't even have enough iron for that. Who knows? Maybe they won't even piece it together. And iron chest plate is from the iron hoe recipe. Honestly, that one's a good deal. Oh, I just closed that one. I didn't need to. Spec recipes. Well, it's gonna be like necessary along the road. I can make an iron vendor a slightly different thing. I feel like I should just add one thing to this. Just what if I just add like, what's just like mildly inconvenient? Cactus. You just do cactus. You just need cactus for the ender pearl now. Or ender eyes. It's like not that annoying, but like I feel like they're gonna throw out any cactus in their inventory. They'll probably start near a desert though, because I want them to experience the husks and some other stuff, but it's a start. Yeah, I think that's good on crafting. I should double check that there's nothing like left that is just unobtainable. Because if there's anything unobtainable, then it just won't get seen, and that's a problem. All right, I think we're good. It's beautiful, really. And it just keeps revealing more of these guys hidden underground. And the gourmands in the sky. We could change the sun still. I could change the sun and moon. Just trying to figure out any last things I want to alter. Let's bring out this. Resource pack. Moon. Perfect, the moon phases. Oh, okay, it's environment. I'll remember that for later. Is this transparent? No. That's like something weird going on with the sun. And we could just replace it fully. We don't even need to worry about it, to be honest. Let's just pop this in here. And we'll put something there. What do we want here? We could just make it me. Or wait, what if I just take one of their skins? Who's gonna play it? Oh, I think there was some spoilers there for some. Oh no, it's not any Ace in the Roll spoilers. It's fine. Oh no, there was. It's fine. I'll never know. I mean, if that show even ever gets back going. But I've got another D&D show I'm gonna be on very soon. Why'd I go here? This isn't even the right folder. I need this one. Whose skins do I have? I thought I had someone else's. Yeah. Okay, I've got a few of them. I've got a few people's skins I can put in. We've got Ender. We've got Disco. We've got Hatsune Miku. What else do we have? Sensei Chicken. Of course, me. A more realistic version of me. A villager. And we need one more, so why don't we get... Do I have anyone else? I have a bunch of nondescript skins, but... Hmm. Yeah, I think this is fine. This'll do. So let's grab the middle panel. Put on here. So we'll take me. Put that over there. This one already looks like it's ready to go. So we can just do that. Cat just muted my mic. I'm back. It was only momentarily. Since a chicken's head. I don't know exactly how this aligns. I think it's here. So that's just me. Like a realistic version. I think I want to put this one more often because this is someone who will actually be playing it. And that's just extra funny to me. We could just make his face all of the phases. I want to make it most of them. Like, there we go. Half of the moon phases are him, though. Just Ender's face. We'll put me in here for that one. No, it's not as funny. We'll cut that one from the rotate. See, check it out. I don't know if it's gonna see this either. I feel like Villager might be the play. I kind of like the Villager maybe more than my own face on here. But if we make it alternate between him and the Villager. Yes, the lunar cycle. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut a bunch of these. A lot of these are funny, but I think these ones will be the most recognizable because one of these is people playing and one is just a Villager. So, Villager. Now, I'd love to get like an image of some sort. Okay, I'm gonna need to look through my images real quick. We're gonna have to put up the BRB screen. Because there's probably doxing things in here. Okay, we're gonna use my cat, I think. This is my actual real life cat. He's been sick for a while. I don't know how he's still alive. I feel like whenever I bring him up, I'm just like, I don't know how he's still hanging on, but he is. So you know what? He's gonna be the sun. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm just gonna import that whole image. See if it's like really high detail. So it should just be sun.png and environment. Sun.png. Pop that into an environment. Oh, it's textures and environments. We take our new lunar cycle. This beauty. We'll rename it to moon phases because that's what it's supposed to be called. And we'll pop that environment as well. I don't know if this is going to work, to be honest. It also might be funny to replace every side of the panorama with my cat. That would also be pretty good. It's so high detail. Look at him go. I'm so proud of him. He's the sky. And then we've got the villager and Ender who alternate. That's so funny looking. It's so bright. My boy, he's in the sky. Never seen a more beautiful creature. I think I can mess with the menu panel. See, I keep getting sidetracked on more things I can change. But okay, I think this will have to be genuinely the last thing before we go to command stuff. So panorama 0 through 5. This means I can take that same cat picture and paste it all around. Except for one, and I think we'll just make the other one Gourmand. So we'll take this cloud image, move it out here. And I'll take this, move it out here. So I have 5 of these. So if I do panorama underscore, then I copy that, and then I make this one 0. I can just go down the list, replacing each of these. Which ones? What's panorama 5? Panorama 5 is the ground. So I think panorama 5, we want another one of these ones. So then this guy becomes one of the sides. Oh wait, it'll be the sky. Well, this will be 5 for sure. And we actually want this one to be 4. So this will be 3 then. So where are these files supposed to be? Textures, UI, and then where it goes. Okay. So we go out of environment, and then we will just take all of these, put them in UI. So now if I sign out, and we reload this world, as it loads, we should see the panel. My boy. He's here. I might have to just have that be my loading screen for Minecraft from now on. It's just the boy. All right. Oh, can I mess with the sky? I said that was gonna be the last thing, but the sky would be. I would like to just make the sky a different color. End sky I can change. Where is end sky? It's in environment. So if we go to the environment, we'll change this guy from just clouds to end sky. It doesn't look like I can change just the normal sky though. I already have. It's there's the Gourmand, just a little bit off to the side. It's just luck of the draw if he's visible or not. I don't even know if that'll make it into the video now that I think about it, because I don't know if I'll even be recording when I load up the world. So that might just be a stream exclusive one, because I kind of forgot how that doesn't show up in the game. That's out of the game. I think that'll really prime them for what's to come, though. Kind of get them in the right headspace for this. Why in the world is that in nature? Alright, we need to go check what the end sky looks like, because it should just be Gourmand in every direction. we changed these colors as well. Crap. That was a already plan. Oh, this is even better than I imagined. It's just so clear it's just a big cube. And it's just a tile image all the way across. This is better than I could have imagined. Oh yeah, my gnomes are spawning here. Perfect. That's what I wanted. I kind of forgot they were gonna do that. Okay, real last thing, I think. And portal colors. I forget what this is in. Is this also environment? Yes. So it's a 4x4 image. So we could just make our own. What colors do I want? You know, just the most just obnoxious color scheme possible. Just all of them. Or you know what? Not even like good colors, like the ones that are like a little bit like, you know, a little bit greenish yellow. Red, but it's like a little bit like that color. Like brown. Like a desaturated kind of brown. You know, like one more brown. Purple, but it's like the kind of obnoxious purple. Like that one just like hurts my eyes. I don't know why. I've always found that exact shade of purple being just irritating. Like that tone, I'm thinking. What's are just awful color tones? There's a lot of good blue. Is there any? That one's pretty bad. That color. An army green. Like a really dark green. Oh yeah, beige. Really light but decent. You know, like that kind of like weird pink. Like maybe a salmon. A weird brown, like kind of there. Like that color, because it just doesn't work with the rest of them. It's that one's not as bad of a color, but it just doesn't work. Some of these are fine colors on their own, but I think the combination will really, really do something. Hey, welcome back. I keep saying last thing on the texture pack side of things, and I keep adding more things. We've got some new additions, as you'll see right now. It's my boy. And some new additions out here. Can I get home? That'll do it. Oh, I should change the Ender Dragon's texture. That's one last thing I should do. I keep saying one more thing, but there's always more to add. I can also make torches invisible. Okay, so why I did that, I believe it was over here where I put the end portal. I need to test the end portal colors. Okay, I have no idea where I put that end portal, but I'll make a new one. Among Us. Rename the dragon to Gluttonous Juicy Lizard. I forgot about the text file. That's like its own whole thing that I must have messed this up. And portal color stuff. Temporal color.png is what I called it. That's my issue. So let's go out. Yeah, and then when we change the text file while we're at it, texts en.us.lang is the one we need. So we want to go in here, texts. We already have en.us.lang. Oh, it's a different. Ooh, I might not be able to. Maybe. We'll see. All right. We might be able to get around this. Defeat the Ender Dragon. We want Ender Dragon. Any.enderdragon.name. Gluttonous juicy lizard. Anything else we want to change while we're here? Like what else do I even do? I feel like was slain by. We should change. Oops. I feel like this one we've got to change to. Oops. This needs to be there, but it doesn't here. We could change it to slurped. It's a minor change. We can also add this one. Fell off. L. Elbozo. I don't know if the rest of them will be likely to come up. Oh, this is all login. I was gonna do something, but it's not worth it. Don't save. All right. This hopefully will be the final test before we do command stuff, and we'll have about an hour to do command stuff, which should be plenty. And it should be gluttonous juicy lizard. Now we'll have to test it though. I'll have to test the death messages to make sure it says slurped and elbozo. Oh yeah, that's some. Oops, I didn't do that. Whatever. Well, we saw it worked. Gluttonous juicy lizard, indeed. Oh wait, nope. There was one more thing. There's always one more thing. It's never over. You really thought I was serious when I said it was that we were done? No. We're never done. The grind never ends. Entity. Oh wait, this is behavior pack. No, resource pack. Textures. Let's see. Alright, I want to change the Ender Dragon texture to the Gourmand texture because it's called Gluttonous Juicy Lizard now. I just feel like it needs to be. Textures, entity, dragon. Crap, it's a TGA file. I can't edit a TGA file, which means I can't change the dragon texture, unfortunately. But we can change the end stone. If we can't have our gluttonous juicy lizard, then we will have end stone be the entire gourmand image in full detail. You know, it just like I could just have it like printed onto end stone, but I think this is funnier. Wait, no, actually, yeah, we do just print it onto the end stone. So we go into here, pop in the end stone texture. Let me do this. Maintain aspect ratio, resize. Wow, I'm barely speaking correctly at this point. My entire like speech is falling apart. We must keep going though. Okay, that's end stone. We may not get the gluttonous juicy lizard in the way we want it, but we'll get so many gluttonous juicy blocks. Oh, I forgot he's part of the panorama. Everything's just plastered with the gourmand. Oh, I could take this one step further to make this fully just the gourmand dimension. We could make it so obsidian and iron bars also have it, but that might be, or bedrock. That might be too much though. Wait, what am I talking about? Too much? No coward. There is no such thing as too much. We duplicate this tab. Iron bars. And then we want obsidian. I know this is going to kind of spoil it along throughout the game. You change the end domain music to Outer Expanse. I don't think I can, unfortunately. I don't know the music categorization system enough to find it. Or how to... Oh, wait, crap. No, that would get copyright struck. That's the issue. I actually was about to say, wait, no, I can do it. Because I just remembered I've done that before. And then I realized it's copyrighted. Crap. Bedrock's the last thing, I think. Oh, wait. One more thing. For good measure, here's the dragon egg. Is there anything else in the end? No. I think this is it. So we scale this up to 256. And now we take this and we slap it on every single one of them. Commission Courage would make a legally distinct Outer Expanse threat theme. So the issue is, this is being tested in... It's 10:30 p.m. I have 15 hours. Kyra does not work quickly, unfortunately. It would take a little too long. That would be hilarious. But yeah, it just wouldn't be in time. Because like Kyra makes good music, but not quickly. I think Kyra can do it quickly. It's just, you know, it's not going to be as good. But not that quickly. As funny as it would be to try and... No, because I don't have a second audio recording thing right now. I was thinking of just doing like a doot like parody of that, just like with just my own voice, but yeah. bedrock. And then this one's dragon egg. Okay, so theoretically, this should mean every block in the end has become the Gourmand. Or, has had the Gourmand just printed onto it. It's glorious. Oh, wait. He's even... You know, I was gonna put him on the end crystal, but he's on the base of the end crystal. So it's good. Wow. Nothing is safe. Purple blocks, they're not gonna get that far. They just win if they beat the Ender Dragon. So that's why I haven't done anything in the outer end. I'm just not gonna touch that one. Alright, I think that's the last of the additions. I think that's it. Let's get to making a proper world. First mod world. And then we want game mode survival, normal. We'll give them coordinates. Oh wait, no, that'll look worse in the video. We don't need that. And then we can go to this curse pack. All right. So this should just work. Yeah. There's so many things I need to add now with commands. Commands is just like a whole second thing going on. Go down to like -50. Oh. Night vision, infinite. 1, true. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's actually pretty far down. So here's the plan. I'm gonna make a big room. I don't think it needs to be this big, but we're gonna make it this big. I doubt they're gonna dig right down at spawn. So it's fine for me to hide this under here. Actually, I don't think I need this big. Let's go like a lot smaller. Bedrock. Hollow. Wow, this is going to be staring at us while we work. I'm so glad. Kind of is trippy to look at. I don't know why. Kind of like makes me a little nauseous. That's what we love to see. Okay. So, step 1. We need the granite. We need granite to add. That's our command. Execute as at A, position as at S. Run fill 10 blocks in every direction. C granite 2. Replace granite. Oh wait, is granite still classified as stone? I forget. All right, so that should replace any granite that I get anywhere near with granite 2. No. this work? What am I missing? Failed to execute fill. Oh. I just need to do that. No. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. Is granite 2 not what I called that block? It was granite 2. It is. C granite 2? Failed to execute fill. Oh, it's going out of the world. Okay, that is an issue. Because it's trying to fill out the world right now. I hadn't really considered that. If they get down low enough, it doesn't work. So if I'm 10 blocks above that, above the world, it should just work. Yeah. And then granite. You know what? They're never going to encounter granite down here. So it's fine. That works. Okay, that part works. Step 2. Oh, this doesn't also execute as I think. Granite 2. So pretty much this will test for granite 2 in the place their head is, and it will apply poison to everybody. I'm a benevolent deity. I have no idea if this is working. Expected granite 2. Oh. I just formatted it wrong. It found granite. So now is this evil? Every 1 second they take 1 damage. So if I'm in game mode 1, which is game mode 0, every person takes damage when someone is in granite. I think that's a pretty good deal. Anyway. Should I make a message that granite deals 1 damage? Shit server. Granite deals 1 damage. Let me turn that into the correct granite. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Wait, applied damage. I'm actually not seeing the... I just realized what I did, and it's really dumb. Okay. Granite attacks for 1 damage. Oh, it's always active. Oops. Yeah, this granite's evil. Yeah, I just feel like a message just so they know what's hurting them. Okay, sand makes you really fast. So this is going to be the same kind of thing. There's a couple effects like this. This time it'll be testing for block -1 to be sand. And it's going to make everyone really fast. Back at a speed. Oh wait, more than that. Like 31. All right, so in theory, why am I not go oh, I did speed 1 for 30 seconds. I meant speed for 1 second, power 30. There we go. I think that'll really improve the sand experience in the game. I just won't have an explanation for that one. There was also something that was going to launch them. Originally it was going to be flowers. But I think they differentiate the flowers finally. Is it still... Wait, what? No, the flowers are here. Oh, no, it's just because they differentiate them. Yeah, they finally differentiate them. So I'm thinking fern. If you step on a fern, you go up. So it's just this again. Same code. You know, it's actually just this again, except levitation. And yes, it's going to do everybody. So if you step on a fern, you're launching everybody into the air. Oh wait, should we have a message that says don't step on the wild, or like don't step on the... There we go. Please do not trample native foliage. And then it launches you into the air. That's gonna make you go so high. That's what you get for stepping on a fern, to be honest. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Be respectful. What's what happened here? Oh, here's another one for stepping on a thing. There's a lot of step on a thing and it makes something happen. Commands that I need to add. Oh wait, this one's a under your feet, so... Wait, these are all called... I forgot these are all called replace granite. This one's test for sand. I just want to make sure I label these so I can find them. This one's test for fern. I won't worry about some of the other ones, but those ones I need figured out. Test for soul sand. Test for souls. So this is really gonna be... So I really thought that soul sand, you know, it slows you down a little bit. Let me just make sure I spelled that right. Yeah. But I really think... Oh wait, this one's not gonna work the way I want it to. Because it would apply it to everybody. I want it just freeze you fully in place. with like teleporting you 20 times a second to your current location. So you're just stuck the moment you step on soul sand. Until you break the soul sand. But it'll freeze everybody. Which might be too cruel. I think that one's too far. I actually genuinely think that'll just be not fun. The moment they go to the nether and every time anyone steps on soul sand, they all freeze in place. I think that's just frustrating. We'll cut that one. Sheep have jump boost level 255. Easy. We walk right here. Effect. At a type equals sheep. Jump boost. For 1 second, but level 255 with no particle effects. So that will just affect all sheep all the time. And why that's great is because the moment they walk up a block, they're going up. Sheep space program. Do it. Walk up a block. I dare you. What? At A type equals sheep. Oops. At E type equals sheep is what I need. Oh, he went back in the hole. That's going to work perfectly. Anytime they walk up a block, they're going to orbit. See, what other command-specific things do I want? There's a lot of stuff that had to get cut. I'm sad about. Magma blocks turn to lava when you get close is one that's still on there. So this one will be so this will replace magma. They'll just put lava in their place. That one's kind of a minor inconvenience at best. But it is also a different texture, so it's going to be even more confusing. So pretty much, theoretically, if I go up here and do this, yeah, it immediately turns to netherrack, aka lava. That's lava. I really didn't need this big of a space now that I'm kind of looking at it. Okay, there's one that only works in theory and I can't test it because I need 2 players for it because it was add social distancing. I guess as long as it doesn't affect, you know what? I actually can test it. I have a way. Oh wait, we want the start of this one. Execute as it. Okay. Test for at E at A R equals 5, so within 5 blocks. And then not at S, I believe is how that works. Syntax error. Let's see. Test for at A R equals 5. Oh wait, and I could do this, right? What? Is that an option? What if I do name equals not at s? Okay, I can't do that. Okay, so this doesn't work, unfortunately. Wait, I just realized. Oh, there's a way easier way to do this. There's like count equals. Is it c equals 2? I think c equals 2 for count equals 2. So if it doesn't find 2 people, then it won't go. No, it finds me still. What does c mean then? Yeah, it might not be possible. That's unfortunate that I can't add social distancing. So one of the ideas was to have every chicken within a radius teleport to you. But what if we had all the chickens do something else? Like, what if they just went like, we could send them up in the air? We could send them into the ground. I actually kind of like the idea of every chicken near a person just instantly goes into the ground. Just banished to the underground instantly. Okay. This is going to be a long command. So let's start it with this. Then we run an execute command again within an execute command. We're nesting them now. Execute as at e r equals, we'll say like 12. Type equals chicken. Positioned as at s. Run TP at s. Negative 0.1. So they won't even go instantly. They'll like phase into the ground and leave. Or like even slower like that. Even that's just horrific. That's gonna take like 5 seconds for them to go down through a block. So they'll just kind of like slide into the abyss. Okay, that should just work. I don't know why that wouldn't. That's all. That's horrific. That's horrifying. Oh. They just sink. That's probably one of the most messed up things I've made. Why are we doing that to chickens? I don't know. They deserve it. Let them go. Chicken depress. That's what that command block is called. All right. What else do we want? I'm kind of to the point where we're almost done here. We could... We could just very rarely make it so a creature spawns way in front of a random player. Like, really rarely. We've been almost done for like an hour. Of course we are. We're almost done. We're always almost done. There's always more to do, though. I think, okay. As AS are, let's see, execute as a random player, positioned as AS, so position itself, run, summon, what do we want summoned in? Like a villager? But we're gonna summon it like 100 blocks away, whatever direction they're facing. We'll test it with 10 for now. Okay. What happens if I hit this button? Wow, there's some incredible stuff in here. Hey, we're gonna make torches invisible too. That's not where I thought they'd spawn. Wait, I can't slash kill them all because this is the final world. There might be villagers nearby. I actually haven't checked. Alright, we're doing this manually. Doing this the hard way. What if we, like, airdrop in a villager? Call him Glebe. What if I call him Village? I think his name is Village. Yeah, I like that. That'll be good. "100 blocks above the player." And that'll just be randomly. For now, though, we'll test it with 10. Glebe has entered the Arch Cinematic Universe and left it that quickly. Now his name is Village. So why I named him is because now I can do this. In fact, slow falling on Glebe, or sorry, Village. At E, type, or sorry, name, Village. So if a villager's name is Village, then they'll just do that. This needs to be always active. Alright, so now they'll just kind of airdrop in randomly. So that's the idea. This will just go very rarely. So how rare? Maybe every like 10 minutes. Or 15. Okay, so 15 times 60 times 20 is 18,000, so we'll do that. And we'll just kind of trust it works. I'm not testing this. So that will be turned on by a lever. Over here. It's kind of hard to see on the... Oh, I forgot I just have another hotbar slot here. So that'll just happen periodically now once that's flipped. This is always active. Oh yeah, this needs to summon them way higher. Like 150. So it'll summon a villager 150 blocks above their head, and it will just kind of drift down. That is really the American dream, I think. What else can I add? Oh, you know what would actually be hilarious? Fake death message. How do I do that? Minecraft Bedrock, Teleraw command, I believe is what I need. See, we want a chat message. Target everybody. The message is. Let's see. So it'll need to be at R. So it'll pick a random player and then say was slurped by. And then what do we want the creature to be? I guess we could have like imposter. Because that makes sense. That's something they could die to. So theoretically, this will pick a random player and give them a fake death message to an imposter just randomly. So every like 20 seconds. Slurped by imposter. So period. It's glorious. I've been able to reconstruct the layers of the threat music in Pro Tools to match properly. So in theory, I could just record each instrument in my voice and replace them. I don't know if I have time to put that in, but that's extremely cool. I might be. Let me see how hard it would be. Let me see if I can, because I might be able to if I can just find where the sounds normally go. Sounds. So it's music, right? So crap, they're not gonna have music on. Record the song, I mean not add the, oh, okay. I thought you were suggesting we add that to the mod as like the final boss music, but I just realized they would have their music off anyway. So I actually think there's not a period in the normal death message. Let me just spawn point myself. Yeah, let's go to game of one. Yeah, so there's no period there. So that might give it away. So we'll have to fix that. Yeah, I like that. It just picks a random player and will claim that they're dead. That's what we love to see. And let's see, we want like maybe every like 25 minutes. So 25 times 20 times 60 is how many ticks that would be, 30,000 ticks. So every 20 minutes that would, oh, don't XU on first tick. Oh, I could make sure it doesn't need redstone. Oh, it needs redstone right now because I need to turn the lever. Because I want this run running early. Let's say Slowfallville. Villager airdrop. Yeah, whatever, airdrop. Chicken depress. Is there any block we just want them to just not have access to? Because we could just make it so one block in particular just doesn't exist. Anytime they get close to it, just is gone. Torch would be evil. Oh, we were gonna make torches invisible. I completely forgot about that. We still need to do that. I'm so glad you brought torches again because I was gonna fully forget. Because they're a transparent block, which means I can just remove them. So we just take this, just like the skulk sensors. Torch. Wait, that's in blocks normally, right? Resource pack. There's in items. Why did I look at block? That's not what I was looking for. Torch. Torch on is what it's called. Okay. My bad. Oh, I should make something just not appear in their inventory. Just like an invisible item. Something kind of useful, but like not vital. What would it be? Let's go into items. Maybe arrows? Bones? Bread? Diamonds? Yeah, arrows. I do think arrows is probably the best I've thrown out. And we can just copy this, go over textures, items, arrow. We could also swap some stuff around. Oh, you know, it'd be actually really funny. Raw gold, raw iron. Take those. Ingot. Completely swap them. Oh, wait, crap. Okay, this is what raw copper looks like now. And this will be raw iron. So then raw iron will cook into copper ingot, of course. Why would it not? Oh, wait. And we'll just get gold not involved anymore. So this will be copper ingot. Or no, this will be gold ingot. And this will be iron ingot. I don't know if you saw my question earlier, but we were going to be testing this via video. Yes, it will. It will be up at 8 p.m. MST. So I guess like 10 p.m. EST. So like my normal stream time on Friday. I need to get it that day specifically. And it will become apparent why soon. Actually, I want to make this gold. I like the idea they're swapped a little bit more. Yeah, I think I want to bring in this texture actually. So just replace file. So we will add just a 1 in there for now. So I can not have them be the same name for a second. So for a decent chunk of the lifespan of iron, also the great thing, you get it out of lucky blocks. So they won't even realize it's iron probably for a while. So they might spend a lot of time looking for iron and just not realize they already have it. These two are swapped now. Oops, I didn't mean to fully remove it from this. Whatever. Oops. It's fine. I'll have to get a new one of these template ones later. Anything else I want to mess with? Okay, this is going to be the iron pickaxe now. Iron sword, I'm thinking just kind of rotate it. That'll do. Oh wait, I need to like have it properly fully rotated. Okay, no, it's good. Okay, yeah. And I want the bone texture. This is going to be wooden pickaxe. You know what? All the wooden tools are bone. Wooden axe. It's so easy to change. It's fine. Wooden sword, even. Wooden hoe. Wooden shovel. What can I do? Because these are the most like visible changes. Like there's the time consuming ones, but these ones also are just can be silly. What if I change all the names in the language file as well? So it genuinely just says bone on all of the wooden tools. I do wonder how long it'll take them to figure out that it actually is a wooden tool, even though everything says bone. Bone question mark, maybe, for one of them. Yeah, actually, no, it just should be bone. What am I talking about? It's bone. Yeah, I think that's probably one of my more. Cause I think why that one's so evil is because you wouldn't think of it. You wouldn't think like maybe this bone allows me to mine the rock. Like I don't think they'll think to bone the stone for a little while. And that's good. Where is en.us.lang? Um, wooden. Bone. Okay, yeah, they all are just the same thing. which means I can do this. Do pickaxe, sword, shovel. This one I might actually genuinely have to give them a hint on because it's so early on. I'm actually a little worried they might get stuck on this, trying to figure out when the world of bones do. Actually, they won't even. I don't even think they'll think that the bones are the thing they need to fix. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. So the textures didn't change. I must name them the wrong thing. Did I do wood instead of wooden? No, wooden. What are the textures supposed to be called? Probably wood. Just wood. Yeah, just wood. Not wooden. You know, everything else is wooden. That's the issue with some of the older items in the game. They're less like perfect in how they're coded. The newer stuff, immaculate. But some of these other stuff, like some things will call it wooden, some things will call it wood. And it's always subtle differences. I feel like we could put the cat picture in one more place. Okay, they might notice the attack damage. That'll actually help a lot that it still says the attack damage. I wonder if I could change it to say plus 4 bone. Cat picture is diamonds. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Just the actual diamond. Oh, sorry. I just saw beacon. It's a little bit of gourmand. Because the obsidian. Just a little bit of gourmand hanging out down there. We also have our ion cube. Perfect. All it needs to do. Yeah, why don't we make cat diamond? My boy. I think this might be the last feature. Unless I can think of anything else last minute. Wait, what if I put someone else's pet in the mod who I know is playing it? Crap, do they have any social medias where they've posted it? If I can find a picture on social media of this person's cat, so because I don't want to pull up like a picture that has been sent on a private channel because I don't know, that's creepy. I mean, it's creepy either way. But if I can find a public image of this, make like a comment block too. They're just constantly looking at their own cat. Wait, there's also someone who posted a face reveal. I could just make their face a blog. Okay, this person is so active on Twitter is the issue. Okay, so it'll only be in media. Time to... They've posted pictures of the cat. I have public pictures of their cat. This is perfect. Save image as. I can put their cat in the mod. It's perfect. This is a public image. I've seen this image before, of course, but this is perfect. Oh, should I pull up any others? I could put multiple in. Wait, do the other ones have a okay, one doesn't have a social media presence at all. Like genuinely they were talking about making one to me and they didn't do it. So I know they're not gonna be I'm not gonna be able to find them. What else can I find? Yeah, just putting their cat is so funny to me. If they tune into, they were actually talking recently about, oh, I should tune into one of your streams because I've never made one before. Because their time zone's like 7 hours later. So it's like 3 a.m. when I start. If they wake up early and see this and their cat is up on screen, that is going to be the most creepy thing of all time. Though they've never been here before, so it's probably fine. Okay, is it too far to have someone's actual face as part of it? Because I definitely want to do the cat because that's very funny. And I think I'm just gonna squish the image instead of cropping it as well because that's even funnier. But yeah, I think their real face is too much. Even though they did put like it's public, but I feel like that might be even that's like across a whole nother line. All right, let's squish this cat real quick. That's whatever. It's huge. But I want to scale it down at least a little bit. Don't maintain aspect ratio, but resize. There we go. Now it's like a squished image of the cat. Maintain aspect ratio. I only found out this person was going to participate in this today, so you're gonna be like, how in the world do you do this so fast? But I don't know if they know I'm messing with it tonight. I think most of them probably think I'm already done with it. And we'll scale it down to 256. Now, what should it be? Oh, should I put like meme text across it? I can make this better. Oh, I can't show the editing the meme text onto it. That's fine. Cat. Yeah, that's good. Impact font, of course. Huge letters. And I'll edit the text a little bit so it has like an outline on it of like black, and then the text will be white so it really pops. More like ender pearls. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Oh, it should be cat period or cat question mark. I feel like cat question mark. I'm like fighting off this cough right now. I'm barely hanging on. I will make it through the rest of the stream, if only barely. Oh yeah, question mark exclamation point. Drink water. You're so right. Actually, there's someone I am completely comfortable putting their face as a block, now that I think about it. Someone I've like hung out with a lot, and I know their face spell because they made YouTube videos with it. Or even better, their VTuber. Or no, should it be their face? No. Now I gotta decide. Why did it... Okay, whatever. Oh, should I keep it with like that? That's almost funnier. That's like cropped wrong. Alright, let's put it in like this. To a combo. We're definitely running low on time, but I think I can make that last thing happen. And then we just squish it. Imagine you're playing this and your cat is in the game. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up Frogmare's YouTube channel. Because Frogmare is one of the people testing this. And I'm going to actively just go and screenshot videos. Because there's Frogmare. What's the most recent? What's the oldest picture I can find? Oh, we've got the Deep.io era. When is the face reveal? There's a face reveal at some point along this line. I could just take this thumbnail and squish it. Like that's pretty good. I just think out of context, this is a great video to just put as a block. So we'll grab this. You know what? We'll even keep the... You know, no, just like this. Should I keep that? The little bit of halibut. Perfect. This is what we need as a block. See, I've known Frogmare for a lot longer, so I feel like I know I can get away with this. I'm not gonna lie, the cat thing I'm a little worried about if they don't immediately realize that that's something they posted. Because that was an old picture. I know that cat's still alive. I actually thought about that. I'm like, oh, it'd be really bad if it was like a dead cat. But no, I have seen a recent picture of the cat within the last week that was taken within the last week. So unless something has happened that I didn't know about, which at that point it's not my fault, then I'm fine. So let's get this to 256. And then I guess we'll just have to stretch this part. Wonderful. Oh yeah, wait, I was gonna add the VTuber as part of this. Or like PNG tuber. I drew this, by the way. That's my art. I actually drew Frogmare's profile picture a long time ago, and then I just sent this over one day, and they switched out. So I'm like, okay, cool. Do we like this one or this one? I feel like this one's more iconic.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm just getting recommended a bunch of like trans stuff now. Okay, we start up here. Can't wait to go mining for the Frogmer coming out VTuber block. It's my favorite block in Minecraft. All right, so we squish this down to, because I'm thinking this is like the top corner of the block. Like maybe like top fourth is this, but upside down. So we squish this down to 250. What's, of course it's 128. That's just stacks of Minecraft. I can do 64 multiples. Width is going to be 128, and we maintain aspect ratio for now. It's still looking good. We don't maintain aspect ratio anymore, and we switch down to 128. I feel like it needs to be cropped more. Okay. Let's crop it a little bit. Width, we want maybe like 200. Yeah, that's what we want. Because then it's going to squish even worse. Now we maintain aspect ratio. 120. You know, we don't even need to maintain aspect ratio. It doesn't even matter. We scale that down. Perfect. So we add this. Flip. Copy. Put that there. That's our block texture right there. He's like screaming. Yeah, this is just a horrific block texture. That's some of my finest work. I think the only way to finish this is we just need to decide what blocks for these to be. I could do a flower. That would be pretty cool. Like dandelion becomes a cat. I could also rename the block of dandelion to the cat's name. Oh, alternatively, leaf litter. But that might... Oh, that's kind of funny, though. Leaf litter is pretty good. Probably not something biome specific. Actually, wait. We could do something biome. Oh no, not. You know, let's not do biome specific. I gotta get real creative here. Where would this go? What should this be? I could put one of them on like a creature. Like take like the pig texture and just kind of like remove it, wrap one of these around it. Because that's like weird. I have to do all three pig. Oh wait, crap, pig cobblestone. That might be too much. I feel like it needs to be in a healthy dose, like a lot of it, but like not too, or maybe a lot of it, because this one's more of a shock factor type thing. The top texture on a log. So they cut open a tree and their cat is there. The presentation on that is just immaculate. Oh wait, no, that's too early game. I think that's just too early game. I gotta think of something that's not like they're gonna go immediately to that. I don't want that to be the first thing they see. As much as I like that idea. Like, what do I find in caves? We already have that change. We have granites messed with. It could be glow lichen. Glow lichen's pretty good. Because then it's just spotted around caves pretty much randomly. And no matter where they go, they're going to need a mine. So I think Glow Lichen might be the one. Though I really do like the tree. We'll put the cat in the tree. And we'll put the Frogmare video as Glow Lichen. You know what? I'm already going over the time. Let's just. Oh wait, no, I can't do it as I was planning on it. Never mind. Okay, so we have this. We have this. This is our image, right? Yeah, that's our boy. Or girl. Sorry, I think that's actually a female cat. My bad. Um, log top, I believe is what that texture is called. I'm not 100% sure, but let's check. Wait, what? I'm in items. Crimson warped wood only. Our cat. I don't know if they'll mind that though. Not gonna lie. That group is the less competent one of the two that the person's from. There's one I think is gonna get a lot further than the other. There's two recording groups. One is 4 people, one is 3 people, and one I think is gonna make it a lot further. And it's the 3 people actually, because they are usually tryhards and stuff like this. I know it's tragic. This is why we know our audience. I could make it every log. You know, actually, what's the first log they're gonna see? We'll quickly change to spectator, go check, and then come back. Is that a... That's just a plains biome, I think. Oh, I'm changing all the granite. That's fine. It needed to be changed. Or is this a sparse jungle? Okay, so there's jungle trees and oak trees. I think we put it in both just to be safe. Wow, that looks beautiful over there. That's just some nonsense going on in the caves. Anyway. Mode 1. Alright. We save and quit for a sec. So we need... I'll put that to the side. So we take our cat image, bring it in here. Log jungle top, log oak top. Log oak top. You know what? Actually, this works so well. Because they're going to open up the tree, and that's going to be their reaction to is cat. It is also going to be very funny that this person's first, like, foray into this mod is going to be seeing their own cat as part of it. Which is just such an unsettling way to begin that I think that'll really work. I think that'll be pretty good. I just had a thing of like, wait, is that Twitter public? And I realized, yes, it literally is. I know that for a fact because I followed them before they followed me back after we met. So, and I know I had access to it without, like, just immediately I had access to it. So, it's not private. That actually was about to be a horrifying realization if I was accidentally showing stuff from a private Twitter account, but I'm not, so it's fine. And then this one should just be called Glow Lichen. I put that in there. That's such a good block texture. I'm so glad I can add high definition blocks. I had no clue that that was a thing I could do until I just tested it today. I just kind of guessed. Like, yeah, that's probably a thing. I forgot my cat's diamonds. There's 2 different cats in this one. That's so good. I love that. That's just gonna be plastered all over the caves. Okay, now imagine you are this person. You have no clue what you're going into. Cat? 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 Oh yeah, the Frogmare one glows as well. That's awful. I love that. I love that so much. I think that might be it. I'd love to mess with the other people, but I just don't think I have. Oh, there's one more thing I have to add. I think it would be great to promote the new D&D podcast thing. Obviously can't show that, but I'll probably add that tomorrow morning. Or maybe I'll just lead into it. I'll just say one of the two groups I'm testing it with is 3 of the 4 other people, and Kyra Hammerstrom, who wrote the music for the intro. So I have coordinated that. Why I'm getting this video out on Friday is because it will be releasing 1 hour after the D&D podcast does, to hype it up a little bit more. That's why I'm trying to get this video out that day specifically. So that is, it has been in the works for so long. Genuinely probably my longest term like I think the most hours that I've ever gone into a single video. And I mean it will be more eventually, but as of the first episode, so much time behind it. Like genuinely hundreds. And I mean that time will kind of get spread out across them because obviously I have all the stuff written now. Or not all of it, but a lot of it. And I can just keep going. But yeah. We've gotten thumbnail design. We've even done like focus group testing for stuff. Like we've really been cooking on this. And I'm so happy with the first episode and how the second episode ends especially. Which is as far as we've recorded right now. But the second episode ending is hype. But that's not coming out for a while, so I can't talk about it. But well, thank you everyone for watching. Though I think only Beetle's still here after all this time, because it has been a while since we started. 3.5 hours. Actually, that's my normal stream time, but we started late, so it's even later than normal. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you in a future stream, maybe on Wednesday, but for sure 2 videos on Friday. Bye, everyone.